as you guys know, anytime we catch a thief, put them on blast. So we want to share something with you guys that we discovered buying a vehicle for a couple reasons. One, to kind of protect ourselves, and two, just let you know how shady the world can be. So I bought this truck at auction online, and it was inventoried as a 2005. So for those of you that know F-150s or know trucks, you know an 05 F-150, that generation runs from 04 new style to 2008. This body style runs from 09 to 14. So I thought, cool, I got lucky. I got a truck that was inventoried as a 2005. It's a 9 to 14. No one else noticed. I got it cheap. So got the truck in, seen that it was an EcoBoost truck. So we're like, oh, even better. It's a EcoBoost. It's 11 to 14. So got the truck in. We knew there was possibly, you know, the vehicle was inventoried wrong, is the wrong year. At this time, we didn't know anything about the VIN number per se. So we just said, hey, when the truck comes in, let's set this truck aside so we can take a look at it. Inventory receives the truck. They throw in the system. They're like, yeah, you're right, the VIN's messed up. We're like, yeah, we know it was inventoried as a 2005. We know the truck now is an 11 to 14. So, well, no, it gets even more weird than that. The VIN number in the dash, the VIN number on the door, and the title received from the auction were all a 2005. So we've already established this is not a 2005 body style, especially given the EcoBoost engine. We thought maybe somebody threw a front clip on the truck, seen the EcoBoost, we knew something else was wrong. So, and then obviously the VIN number being a 2005. The VIN number also is a VIN 5 for a 543 valve EcoBoost. There's a lot of things wrong here. So inventory says, yeah, there's definitely a problem. I'm like, yeah, we know there's an issue with the VIN. They said, no, the 2005 was purchased from the same auction house years ago, which is we feel somewhat irrelevant, but it was not sold to retail. It went out for parts, the vehicle was crushed, the VIN number was killed, gone. Well, somehow the customer came into the yard, stole the VIN number off the dash, the VIN number off the door, half butt glued them back on, and then somehow was able to apply for a title and receive the title. So wherever this truck is, this 11 to 14, could be stolen, maybe just owed money on it. They re-tagged the truck with our VIN number and somehow was able to get a title. So what we think happened was the car was stolen or they owed money on it. They were able to pull this off short term. Maybe they thought they could keep it forever that way, until our guess is they had to renew their tabs. So once we sent our vehicle into the state of Michigan, our paperwork on our TR9, they probably had a small window from when they got their tabs to the time our title was crushed to the time they had to renew their next set of tabs. So they probably renewed their next set of tabs, and the Secretary of State told them, like, hold on, you can't renew tabs on this vehicle. This vehicle's been crushed. The VIN number is terminated. So, okay, so what did he probably do? He sold the vehicle through a broker that bought it and ran it through the auction house. Now, I know some of you right now are probably thinking, well, how did the auction house not know? Well, it's not uncommon for an auction house to sell the same vehicle twice. Now, their inventory person inventorying the vehicle probably didn't realize the generational gaps between the two 04 to 8s and the 9 to 14s. It probably didn't ring any bells. Sure, it might have alerted them that the vehicle had been there before, but to the auction house, that was no concern of theirs. It wasn't even necessarily a concern of ours until we realized that the first vehicle was actually crushed in the system. So first things first, we called the auction company and said, hey, here's where we're at. We bought this vehicle from you 2 years ago, crushed it shortly after. Somehow there was a new title issued. The guy drove it for a year and a half, and then you guys ran it back through your sale. We bought it again. No questions asked. They're taking the vehicle back. We have a great relationship with them. They didn't question a thing. They're like, hey, no problem. We understand what's going on. We see the discrepancies now. Thank you for bringing it to our attention. It's not the auction company's fault. It's some dirtbag trying to pull a fast one over on somebody. So it's just incredible the lengths people will go to get out of a bad deal or to steal a car to revin it. So there's just one example of the crazy things we see every day. We brought this to your attention to educate you, and more importantly, we don't know the fate of this truck. So we're sending the truck back, but let's say the truck goes to another salvage yard. I'm not saying the auction company would do that, but let's just say it's determined by whatever municipality the truck can be resold. Well, we want to cover our behind because the state of Michigan is going to receive this title one day, and they're going to say, how did you guys receive this truck and title? This vehicle was crushed and terminated at US Auto. So covering our butt, educating the people. So this is just one example of the things we see every day, and we figured we'd give you guys a look into the back end of our business. So thanks.